Hi Kislev, November the 19th of year 2012, Tufshin Ayin Gimel. I want you to know there's shocking news from England. As you all know, there was a very famous rabbi, his name is Chaim Halpern. He's the son of this old devil dog, Reb Halpern, who's a lowlife all his life. He didn't let anybody to open a shul in Golders Green. He had other problems, which I'm not going to go into at this point. There was once a time when I was in England, and young men were selling crack, which is a $5 pill for young boys in Talmud Torah. And I happened to hear about it, and I told Hunan, if you don't go to the police, I will call the British police. So he gathered together everybody from Hamarev, and he said, whoever is doing this should come and testify to the Rabbanim, otherwise we'll go to the police. These are low-life Rabbanim who try to hide everything. So now I'm going to tell you the story the way I got it from first hand. Hope everything is exactly the way I'm saying it, because this is the way I got it. As we all know, in the past 3 weeks, there's allegations that Chaim Halpern had tried to talk women, married women, into having a sex with him or an affair, and he touched some of them in their breasts. He fondled them. He's a filthy pig, this Chaim. But he was a very powerful man because he has his own shul of about 200 people, and he gives a lot of shiurim, and he's also in Shalom Bayis, and he has an own girls' school. So there was allegations on him, and two very serious rabbis from Golders Green got together, and they really put their foot down, and they started with a lawyer to get some women to come and testify, so this way they'll know where they hold. Anyway, I heard that today on Monday he was called to the Beis Din. There were older, bigger Rabbanim there, and he took along his father as a bodyguard, that old monster gangster, Elchunan, and he said that if you don't stop terrorizing my son, Chaim, I will resign from being the Nusi, or presidentum, from Gaddafi. So the Rabbanim says, get out, we don't need you anymore. You and your son, you're the worthless people. Anyway, then Chaim said, how do I know it's true? Maybe it's only allegations. So the way I heard is that they had a girl, maybe she's married now, but she was 21 or 22, and she claimed that Chaim had a sexual affair with her. Not just touching, but an affair. So anyway, the whole business was shocked. They didn't know what to do. Chaim started to cry that he doesn't want to embarrass his family. It's a funny thing. All these people have problems with their families. Who is the first one to know about his family? Isn't it him himself? So when he goes sitting, he should think about his family. He shouldn't do it and then worry for his family. Anyway, so he had to resign from every post that he has. His father resigned from Gaddafi. Thank God they got rid of that monster. And he also, Chaim, had to sign that he will never be a rabbi in any place in the world, and that he also has to give up his post in the girls' school. The only thing they left him with is that he can daven his own shul. If anybody doesn't believe him there, he can daven there. You see, look at this. Chaim is better off than me, than Nochem Rosenberg. I don't have where to daven 6 years because I'm fighting pedophiles, and that pedophile has where to daven in his own shul. From there, they didn't throw him out. Why didn't the Rabbanim throw him out from that shul? He's going to molest another few women and girls. But anyway, that's beside the point. So now, you're finally going to listen to my message that I'm trying to teach for 6.5 years. Nobody is to be trusted at this point, was never able to be trusted. Even, especially now, where there's so much news, a rabbi can do it without any shame. This is unbelievable. What did he think? He thinks that Klal Yisrael is going to suffer from these rabbis for eternity and they won't come out? Now, how do I know the story so close? Because the Rabbanim in London are in touch with me. They say that everybody listens to my hotline, and now they're realizing that whatever I said was true. I always used to say, if a woman goes asks a shayla from a rabbi, as soon as he puts his eye on you and he starts to fall in love with you, he's going to talk you into either having an affair or threaten you. He's stronger than you. He has the power. They won't believe a woman anything against a rabbi. Well, it used to be that way. Now, thank God, to my hotline, people are waking up. Wow, a rabbi? The biggest scum of the earth that God created. That's what most of rabbis are. And that goes for Rabbi Padev as well. Now, why am I getting involved in this? For two reasons. Number one, because I want to bring across that you can't trust anybody, and because of it, you have to be very careful. You daven in the shul, you send your children in a cheder, you have tutors, malamdim, you have rabbonim that you trust them. Don't trust them. The other thing why I'm saying this is because I'm hurt. I went 7 times to Golders Green to make a mikveh, and Mr. Steinhardt, who trusted me a secret that he had snowcress ice cream, and he used to bring in flavors, so I asked him if he bought his strawberries, I mean, they're full of worms. He says, listen, I showed the rabbonim only what I wanted to show. Little did he know that I'm a very strict man, and he thought he was going to play games with me. We had in the contract that he's not going to work without me, and at the end of the day, he worked, and then when I came, he said, well, the rabbi will work with the fact. I says, not me, I'm not a rabbi. I'm an honest, loyal Jewish person to Judaism. I will not work, and I quit, and I walked away. And then he was telling me that they're rabbonim, they're rabbonim, and you won't have a good name in London. Well, at least I have a better name than Chaim Halpern, because Chaim Halpern was the rabbi that gave him support, and he says he knows mikvahs, and everything is good. I want you to know something. Everybody in London, if somebody has a weakness in a certain thing, like Chaim Halpern has a weakness to Aish and Nidden and Aishasish, every shaila that he passed in Lemefraya was passed wrong. Every woman that asked him a shaila was a nida deraisa, and every child that was born from his psak is a ben hanida or a bas hanida. Trust me, I know what I'm telling you. The man is the biggest samach mem that lives today in this world. And there's another thing. He said that the mikveh is kosher. I say again, I was the one that put it together. I saw the churban. It's an amba to gedoyle of a kaila batulish. The mikveh in Golders Green is an amba to gedoyle of a kaila batulish. And if you don't destroy it and rebuild a new one, the whole London who's using it in Golders Green are using a mikveh psila deraisa, and it's user minatoira to use it. You are nidus gemiras because it's tvila bekaila. That's the psil. And if any Ruh wants me to come fly down, I'm willing to come down at my expense with all the pictures that I have from there, all the wrong things that they did. And if you don't fix it and you don't change the rainwater, you are being marshal the whole London with the seer and nidus. Now, a few years ago when I started at the Rabbonim on Manivolim, nobody believed me. When I said there is pedophiles in every Talmud Torah, nobody believed me. Now, unfortunately, I'm right. It's very unfortunate, but I am right. And I'm begging these rabbis who was involved in Rabbi Weingarten, the other rabbis who put their foot down, please call me, and I will redo the mikveh at your expense. I will come down at my expense, but you'll pay for redoing the mikveh. We will kosher it again, and then you'll have a kosher mikveh. Otherwise, you don't have anything. And this is my message. It's a short message to the city of London. I will also give a message to the city of New York. There's so many people who have shamers that got wet,